Hello, and welcome back to episode 2 of my Create Mod Let's Play series. And I did a little bit of mining before this episode, because, I just wanted to play a little bit of Minecraft, and you don't have to see everything that I do in this world. But I did get some good stuffs, a lot of good stuffs, and I also upgraded my backpack, so it's nice and big. Grabbed some lava in my tank just in case, and see this ability enable? It's because it's a special squid backpack, which maybe this is a little overpowered, especially since I like exploring underwater caves, but it gives me night vision and water breathing whenever I'm in the water. And I get a ton of squid spawning here because all this other water. Sorry, I can't speak. Can't actually spawn squids because it doesn't have sky access, which is really weird. But I don't know. I like it. It's really fun. It is also very useful because I could just plop a bucket of water down and get a little bit of night vision for for nothing really. So maybe it is a little overpowered, but I don't know. I like it. I think it's fun. But anyways, enough playing in the water. I also kind of built this. I don't know how I feel about it. I might rip it up, make it bigger. I don't know. But it is a nether portal because I'm gonna start getting this show on the road, you know what I'm saying? But real quick, I did want to talk about my little bit of a vision because I was feeling a little inspired earlier and I wanted to at least document it. Where I have this house, I do like it. I do think that this could be, uh, that's just practice. I'm probably going to tear that down. But I like how this is like a little peninsula. And I'm going to make it so where boats can come in right here. And right here is going to be like the fishing hut. And it's actually going to be structurally supporting this right here. So it's actually going to have a tower that comes up, and it's going to have like supports on the side. There's going to be a bridge over that. That's probably going to be taken out and replaced with something else. I was just kind of experimenting with maybe how I could put some water wheels in this, but really well, hello there. Um, yeah, it does not look that good because yeah, no. Yeah, I don't like that because I envision the water running this way, but I'm most definitely gonna take this down. I am gonna actually excuse me, get a create wrench, and that way I can, you know, be able to actually do this whole create mod a little easier because that thing is invaluable to have. But I need to make a few stuff. That's why I went to that underground mining expedition. Got some iron, quite a bit of iron, quite a bit of copper as well, because I really do need a lot of iron to start out with. That way I've already made a little bit more andesite alloy, probably afford to make a little bit more. I don't seem to have any andesite. But one of the first things that I am going to build in this world is an iron farm. So that way I'll have infinite iron. Just, even if it's just a really small one, it'll just be producing, over time as I'm building in this area. And then I can expand it, make it bigger, make it so much better. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of off-camera work, and I hope that, well, that's a bit close. I hope what I have done, you'll be very happy with what I've started, at least. I'm going to actually start on just everything at once, basically. I'm not going to have a real plan. I'm just going to, in all reality, just play Minecraft and have fun. And I hope you have fun with me. Okay, so quick update, and this is probably going to be the end of what I'm doing tonight, because I am a little sleepy. But this is the start of the tower. I think it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna have a block. this black stone as the roof as well. It's gonna go up a little bit more. Not super duper tall, but yeah. I took down all that, and I'm gonna put a water wheel on the back of this because I'm probably gonna put most of my food processing in this building, honestly, because I think that would be perfect, but for right now it's just my main base. But I could probably put, where I, you know, make all my bread and stuff if I want to do that, or even have like a small cow farm in there. It really just depends on what I'm thinking about. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have the tower come up just a few more blocks, and then I'll have a top to it. I'm gonna build a bridge right there. Um, I don't know if I want an arch that way, if I want like a rope bridge. I don't really know right now. I do definitely want to put a column there, but that one I'm gonna make out of stone brick, I think. Maybe maybe some of the tough as well. But I really like the small tough brick and the cobblestone. I think that looks very good together. But yeah, where I've got that little gap is where I'm gonna put the water wheel on that side, and probably another wooden support on the other side of it just to make it look decent. But yeah, definitely gonna put another column right there. Definitely probably gonna make it out of stone brick. I wanna keep that, classic Minecraft castle kind of look, I would say. Even though it's kind of goes against that, but I don't know. Excuse me. Obviously, I'm a little tired, but yeah. I got the ornate windows from Create going. I think they look really cute. And then this is still here. Still debating about that. I'm not really sure. I livened up the front of this facade so it looks a little better. Got some windows in here so it looks a little better. The interior, I put some of the small tough bricks down. I still have to do some more of the wall where I had to dig through the a little bit of the terrain. But other than that, it's pretty good. I really like it. I definitely want to put like a little dock there, and then probably have a little shack. Maybe what I'll do under that bridge where that wheat field is, I might put like a smaller shack, so that's like where you can maybe get the small boats and stuff, because obviously you're not going to have giant ships come in through here, but that could be, I don't know, if you think about it from the lore perspective, that could be, for a safety reason. Of course you don't want your kingdom to be invaded by sea, so you have low underground stuff, so they have to, at like the other entrance, they have to actually like get on smaller boats so they can have smaller squadrons, and that's where the security is. And I don't know, I'm just thinking, that's what I like to do with my Minecraft builds, is I like to have them have a little bit of a story to it. And like, this is a kingdom. This is eventually going to be a kingdom castle, mainly as a big reason. What I want to do is I want to actually learn how to build on diagonals, and I want to practice that. And the castle that I'm going to build right up there is actually going to be on a 45-degree diagonal because I want it to overlook all of this, and I think that'll just look amazing. I may do other builds on a diagonal, but definitely I'm gonna do the castle on a diagonal. I don't really know how well that's gonna go with the create stuff that I'm gonna put in it, but I think it'll be fine because it's mostly just gonna be steam engines in their event. When we get there, it's gonna be like steam engines, and then um, probably just some rooms with seating and stuff, and that'll be it really. Alrighty, I have built a little bit of a water wheel right here, and I know I said I wanted the direction of the river to flow this way. Uh, it's, I honestly think this is gonna be temporary, because what I want to do is I actually want to build a bigger water wheel that, will just be cosmetic. It won't actually be functional or anything, and it'll be powered from an external source, and have it go in the right way and look like it's being run by the river itself. And then I haven't really done much else yet. I did get a few animals up in a pen up there on that little divot. I'm thinking maybe I put like a big stone wall right there and have like a portcullis almost, but not quite because it won't be housing a gate because the gate itself will be the river, I guess, if you think about it from a defensive standpoint. But yeah, I did pick up a few villagers in my inventory just to get them unstuck, and I put a pressure plate here because it's just so convenient. I have it geared up a little bit using andesite casing and gears, just because that's what I like to do. And I have a little bit of power in here. I don't know what I'm going to be using it for just yet. Probably what I'm going to do is make some sort of small iron farm first, but I'm also, you know, getting a few materials so I can actually build some windmills and um, have some crop farms up there. I'm gonna be farming pumpkins and hopefully I can adventure out and find some melons and stuff. I'll probably make a time lapse of me walking in a straight direction until I find something, and then yeah, I'll have some infinite crops going. Probably some sugar cane and some cacti and stuff like that. But I've got to find some of that stuff first, because all I have is I tore down all that sugar cane. That's what I have. I got some wheat seeds and a little bit of wheat because I used it to breed some sheep and some cows together. But yeah, I do want to get every crop just to have a vault of every crop and seeds. I guess probably what I'll do is I'll have the seeds go off on their own way and um be put into some composters just to have some passive bone meal as well. And of course, when the vaults get full, they'll have passive bone meal as well. Because I probably won't ever use beetroots, but it's just nice to have. But this is what I have so far for farming. What I need is carrots, some cactus. I wonder if you can actually farm vines. All right, I've built a small wheat farm, and honestly, like I've actually done a little bit of work around here too as well. I've made it so where it I found this like natural like circle shape almost, and it just fit perfectly in there. And I'm gonna keep this because I like just the small windmill and stuff. And I'm gonna continue this path that I've got winding around it. I'm actually gonna build a bridge that kind of goes like that, just over here. That nitwit is stuck on top of that roof, and I'm not gonna save him. He's been humming and on about everything under the sun that entire time that I built that. But I like it. I went out and found some dark oak. I've got it labeled over there in case I need to go deforest another forest. But yeah, I'm gonna make this bridge come out and connect to there, because I do like kind of the winding pathways that this village naturally spawned with, even though they're terrible. All right, I've got a little bit of dark oak wood just to get it farmed back up. Let me show you. I've also got a little bit of a animal pen going on here. Probably causes more lag than it should, but yeah, it's nice, and I'm happy about it. I still have to build that pillar, but I think so. I've actually picked up a few of the villagers around, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, easy villagers like of course, you can have the trading, but can't you... Let's see if... Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So this will allow me to cycle those trades regardless. I don't want you to, Smith, but that's fine. But what I'm getting at is that I can have, you know, like an easy villager breeder just to have it so it just stays there, but I do want the villagers out in the open and so I can actually trade with them. Because I feel like that would just, you know, add a little bit more life. Even if I could probably make some move around too. Like have it safe for them to move inside their building, have it so they couple different ones are in the same one, they come out in the stalls and stuff. I think that would be really cute. And have it so where they can sleep and then they come to work, and I don't know. Something like that. Like maybe even having a few like stalls, shops, cuz since it is going to be like a medieval kind of town, you know, it would be smart to have like an entire market. But um also, not only do I want that farm, but I do also want another one that I'm gonna actually put potatoes or carrots, or maybe even both if I can find a carrot to start farming. But I want it to be like on that side to kind of balance out. And then I actually do want to change a lot of this to farmland, so it looks like there's just a bunch, just mostly wheat fields and stuff just growing all over this valley because, you know, you gotta feed the entire place, you know? And I think that would just be beautiful, honestly. I think that'd just be adorable. I do want to reshape some of these waterfalls, especially that one. I want it to kind of snake down and then go over here. And, you know, there's that little bit of a cave behind it. I do want to do something with that as well. But I want it to snake over, come over that, and then snake back down. And you just look natural, just look like it's wearing at the stone itself, like a real waterfall would be. And then these, of course, I want to be... I think I want to keep these here. This one I do, and just these three. I really like how they are, but just, you know, I'll have to readjust how the water actually flows, which isn't super difficult. It's just going to take some materials. But I think, you know, off screen, I'm actually going to grind quite a few, well, obviously I'm going to build the next farm as well. Probably around on this little mound right here in that little cavity. And I'm going to actually grind up some diamond tools and stuff so I can actually do a lot of this a lot easier, and maybe even start an create iron farm in my base here. I got a little bit of stuff going. I got some stuffs to do, and I'm gonna have fun doing it. And you know, I don't need to record everything at all because half the time I'm just sitting at the desk just freaking playing Minecraft and not saying a damn word. And that's not super duper entertaining, but it is. I'm having a lot of fun, and that's really what this series is about. At the end of the day, it's just me having fun. So, I've built a quick little iron farm. It's very small and pretty slow too. It's just running off of the two water wheels in the back, but it does work. It does work. That's all I can say about it. But mainly what it's for is that while I'm building and doing whatever in the area, building other farms and stuff, it'll just be producing in the background. Same thing with the wheat farm up there. It'll just be making stuff in the background. Which, speaking of which, because I have done a little bit of work around here, not really anything noticeable, just kind of tidying up. Let's go actually check how much is going on up here. Well, that was an Enderman. Yeah, that was an Enderman. The guy's still up there. You know what, I might actually do something with him. I don't know what I might do with him, but I'll do something with him. He's inspired me. He's gonna be the town... What is it? Not the town jester. They're called something else. But yeah, I have a little ladder down here, which I've got to clean this up as best as I can, because that's just gonna be a farming house. Ooh, not bad. That's a pretty decent amount of wheat that we've got and seeds and stuff. So yeah, just going on in the background, it's produced a decent amount. It's produced what I'll need, because I'm not gonna really need anything other than that little bit of wheat. I mean, I don't think so. I think maybe it's time we visit the Nether, because I was thinking of how I could make a magma cube farm, or an obsidian farm, I guess, with just plants, but there's magma spawners now. There's magma cube spawners. And, you know, I think it's time to visit the Nether. And we're gonna do this on screen. This was kind of spur of the moment, but YOLO. Oh, right next to lava. All around. Right next to an edge. But, otherwise, a pretty safe alcove. Love that there's crimson wood next door, pretty much. But yeah, definitely not a bad nether spawn, all things considered. I mean, it is the pits of hell, so I'm not gonna be super pumped about it, but it is still decent. It's not... I'm not gonna die every time I try and enter the nether, is what I'm mostly concerned about. I was kind of hoping that maybe I'd spawn next to a Soul Sand Valley, but it doesn't look like that's the case. Let's look on my mini-map. And there might be one that way, but definitely a lot of forest and stuff. But yeah, it's not terrible. I'm gonna go back home. I just want to do that on screen just to see what it'd be like. Hello? Oh, hello. That was weird. That was very weird. Acting like I was inside a block. And while we're here, and while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna make my... Yeah, we'll do blue. I'm gonna go home base. Yeah, HB. And global confirm. Then that way, if ever I get lost, it'll be right there. And I'll put one in the nether later, but I think that's it for today, honestly. Okay, now you might be wondering how I got here, and how I've even raided an entire Bastion Remnant. If you would look... Oh, wrong one. If we look in my backpack, I've got quite a bit of stuff. I've even got a lodestone. Now, the unfortunate thing is, I recorded like an hour and a half of footage, and it was like completely stretched. It was focused on like the top corner of my screen, and yeah. So there was like freaking literally like probably 3 hours of progress just gone. Just I mean, I can't show it. You're not gonna be able to understand what the hell's going on. So that's lovely. But yeah, here we are in the nether. Oh yeah, I've got a backpack and a back tank, or a filling tank, and yeah, it's that shit sucks. So we're gonna just have some fun still, because I mean I was making progress in the world. I'm not gonna record a lot of that over again, so I mean in all reality it's gonna be kind of a shorter episode, I would say. Here's what I am gonna say though. Hit that like button. Maybe even subscribe if you want. Cause Yeah. So, a quick recap of what I did in this nether fortress. I gathered a decent amount of nether wart so I could make a farm. Right here I'm marking a blaze spawner on my map so that way when I do come back I can actually pick it up with a minecart contraption and take it home. And right here I'm just making my way home. But I also just found some various random loot as well. I actually found a piece of ancient debris when I was mining back home, and this is the Bastion Remnant that I was talking about, and yeah, it's fully looted, and it's not recorded. Oh, man. Alright. Well, I'm going home, and I feel accomplished in what I've done. Let's hope it's not nighttime. Oh, it's middle of the day. Well, that was quite the adventure that, frankly, you didn't see half of. But I will go ahead and, I guess, recap what I did do in this episode. There was supposed to be a whole freaking, whatchamacallit, freaking time lapse of me building this right here, an entire wheat field that grew in the time that I've been recording. Oh man, I'm a little upsetty spaghetti about it. But look at this wheat field. I'm gonna put a little bit more wheat field up there. I don't know. I was gonna put a bridge right there going to there, but I decided just to make a staircase going down and then a bridge, because I want to keep this house. I want to make this like a little market stand and stuff, which would be pretty cool. This guy inspired me because he's been stuck up on this roof a bunch, and he's a nitwit, so he's not really gonna have any sort of use. Yes, I call you useless, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make him a little platform right here that he's already stuck on. Give him a little bed, and I don't know. I may not even give you a bed. I'll make you the town crier. How's that sound? I'll make you. Oops! I didn't mean to punch you. Come back here. No, you're staying where you belong. I did not mean to punch you. I'm very sorry. But no, you're gonna be the town crier. You're gonna be, I don't know, you're gonna be giving the news to the people. You're gonna be giving the latest gossip to the people from up top of there. Yeah. I will have to, I will kind of change that out just to be like a little stand. Have it nice and cute stuff. But yeah, I'm really happy with this wheat field. It looks beautiful. It really, I love how it just goes up like that. I am going to change a lot of this path block that's already here to dirt, just because, dirt looks better. But yeah, I'm really upset that none of it got recorded. Well, it got recorded, but the recording was literally unwatchable. So that's very upsetting. But other than that, it's pretty good. I got that down there. I don't remember if that was ever recorded or not. But I've got some trees growing up top of here, just so I can get a big harvest of wood every once in a while. But yeah, I'm really liking how this valley's coming out. I do have to. I might make that actually a pond right there. That inspired me to do that. Maybe even a pond right there, and it come down. But yeah, it's going good. It's going good. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having quite a bit of fun. This I'm gonna have to change up, and then yeah, I'm really excited. I'm gonna get, because I have those villagers breeding up. I'm gonna get some tools with some mending and some silk touch so I can get some stone a lot easier. But yeah, I'm super pumped to put a castle right here, facing this way at a diagonal. Yeah, oh man. Looking up at the top of from here, have some wheat or some crops growing, have a pond there and stuff. Ooh, maybe even a cherry tree over the pond, or in the pond, yeah. A cherry tree in the pond. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm sold on it. But yeah, I still have to build a roof, which I'll probably do off camera, and then that'll probably be the end of the episode. But I am gonna stop recording. Well, even that might be the end of that I'm playing right now. This can be the end of the episode today. It is probably going to be quite a bit of a shorter episode because I freaking recorded wrong, I guess. I don't know what I did wrong, but regardless, it was unwatchable. So I hope that you've had a wonderful time watching. Oh man, I'm very sorry about not recording. Well, it was recorded. I'm very sorry about the recording being messed up. But I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.